Greetings, Bronco fans. I'm David Garrett, along with UCO starting quarterback ChasStallard, after UCO moves their record to 6-2 with a win this past weekend over Washburn. In that win, Chas is Offensive Player of the Week in the conference. And Chas, congratulations. Your thoughts about your team's 6-2 record?
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I think this team's come a long way since the beginning of the season. Coach Bobeck talks a lot about us being high-character people, and I think that's so true. Just a tight-knit group of people in the locker room, and you can definitely tell that success translate onto the field.
You had the long touchdown run, the 60-yarder that helped ensure the win. Talk about that play and what you thought when it opened up.
We kind of put ourselves behind the chains a little bit earlier on that same possession, on that set of downs, and so we got ourselves to a manageable, I think it was 3rd and 9, and the offensive line did a great job of just opening up. It was a quarterback draw, and so it was just, the hole was there.
It was your best offensive performance since the opening game of the season. What has happened from the transition from that opening game for you up until this past game?
I think it's just learning each and every week. Coach Johnson does a great job of just, he played the position of quarterback at TU. And so just, making things relatable and understandable and just getting smarter each week and just knowing what we're seeing in the defenses. So,
how are you different or better from game one to now?
I think just experience. The game starts to slow down a little bit week by week as long as you're preparing correctly. And I think that's the biggest thing is just, maturing and just taking those game experiences into the next game.
You're playing for the President's Cup this weekend. How important is that in a homecoming matchup?
Each game is extremely important, and this one just happens to be against NSU. So, it's a little extra incentive, and we're excited about that. We haven't beat them in a few years, and so we're ready to get back on track and win that President's Cup this week. You
still have some conference postseason accolades, possibility, maybe a bowl game, maybe even a playoff spot. What are your thoughts about games on down the line?
Coach Bobeck, we talked about these last 4 games. We want to finish 4-0. And so, it's just taking it week by week and just making sure that we're taking care of our business no matter who we're playing. And, that stuff will take care of itself as long as we're getting wins. That's all we can do about that.
Chas, we're all very proud of you. Thank you for joining us today. Congratulations on the honor.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
MIAA Offensive Player of the Week, ChasStallard, starting quarterback for the UCO Broncos. Kickoff is at 2 o'clock this weekend. You can catch the game on Hank FM. Our airtime is at 1:45 on 99.7 FM. I'm David Garrett with this edition of Bronco Vision.